Hi friends, welcome back to class number 3 with Maryam Khawaja. Well, hopefully you got your motivation right from class number 2 and you did your homework in finding what exactly you want as your motivation to lose weight. In this class, we are going to talk about food that you shouldn't eat. What? Well, we said you can eat everything. Well, you can eat everything, but there is still something that you shouldn't eat. But that doesn't include everything. What? That's a little confusing, right? So we're going to get that straight in today's class, and I will tell you exactly what type of foods that you don't want that affect your body, but that's not really a food. So let's get into that, and then towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a healthcare tip that you will really like, and it would benefit you. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is a very important digestive organ inside our body that plays very vital role in your digestion, and without its proper functioning, you really can't think of losing any weight. In fact, you cannot live any healthy without its proper functioning. So what is it and what you can do today? So I want you to get out of this class thinking about the modifications you want in your food. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so the very important digestive organ that we are going to focus today is, you've heard a million times, liver. And we see liver as an organ that helps you in breakdown of fats and metabolism, and part of our digestive system, involved in excretion and etc. etc. We know it is an important organ and everybody talks about it. But I want you to look at it in a different way today, okay? And we are going to totally change the way you look at liver and how you feed it with different foods. So we are going to connect liver with processed foods today. And I am also going to try and make it more easier for you to see the concept and understanding of processed foods. So what is processed foods? How does it affect our body? How does it participate in weight gain, and why we need to avoid them? Okay, so I've made a small diagram. Let's look into that. Maybe it will be easier for you to see that. Okay, so look at this diagram. Imagine this is a human body. This is where the food comes in, and this is how it leaves outside the body. Now, this part right here, imagine this is liver, and this is Allah's made it to process the natural foods that we are supposed to eat, and that's how they're gonna get digested and outside the body. So that means you eat fresh vegetables, they're gonna go in, it's gonna recognize, okay, that's a square, that's a square. They know, the liver knows that it's gonna go just outside the body. So it will go outside the body. You take fresh fruits, it will go, liver will recognize it, it matches the system, it's made in a natural way, it will go outside the body. You eat nuts, milk, eggs, natural food, it's gonna recognize the shape, okay, well, I know what to do with it. It's gonna go outside the body. So the liver, same way grains, which is lentils and all type of natural grains, you eat them, and the liver knows naturally what to do with these type of natural foods. But the moment you start eating processed food, so for example, processed food is they've taken the natural foods and they've processed them in factories and or plants to manufacture them to get their longer shelf lives, and they've added chemicals in them and they've changed their chemistry. So the food is not the same. The breakdown of food particles is not the same anyway. And when you eat that, so microwave meals, when you eat it, it's whole chemistry is changed. Now, the liver does not recognize this type of incoming meal. So what it does is it cannot let it outside. So it goes and it hides it, it deposits that in the body somewhere. And because it recognizes it as a toxin, and it seals it, stores it with fat, because it recognizes, your body recognizes it as a toxin, covers it with fat, and stores it in the part of your body somewhere. Same way, you eat breakfast cereals, which are processed in the boxes. You eat them, your liver can't recognize it because it's an odd shape. They don't know what it is. It stores it maybe in your abdomen somewhere. So that fat that you don't know why it's there and it's never going away, that's your body's defense mechanism of storing the toxins and letting them stay in a secure locked area in your body, so that toxin doesn't get into the other parts of your body to damage it. Same way, tinned vegetables, canned products, you eat it, liver doesn't know, it deposits in the body and then seals the toxin with the fat, because that's your protective layer, protective mechanism of your body. So this toxins that you eat in the form of processed foods is actually going inside your body. The liver cannot recognize it, so it cannot excrete it out, which you want. So after nutrients are absorbed, it does not know what to do with it. It just deposits in your body, seals it with the fat, the bulky abdominal fat or other fats that you see inside your body. That's all those harmful processed food toxins that you've eaten, and they are just dispersed somewhere in your body, hidden and sealed with the fat. So you need to get these toxins outside of your body before you can even get rid of this fat. Because if you're targeting on getting rid of this fat, what will happen is these toxins are going to go and affect the other organs and other mechanisms inside your body. So this is what processed foods mean, and that's why they are so important in being the first factor in eliminating from your diet if you wish to lose any fat or weight from your body. Now, the next question is self-analysis. How do you know how many toxins you have inside your body and what you really need to do? Well, the simple answer, and it's a confirmed check, is hidden in your poop. What? Yes. If you are constipated, that means your digestive system is not running. That means there is a problem with your liver. You are not processing the food that you're eating. So those toxins that need to be outside your body are being stored in your body. So the poop test, let's call it a poop test. If you're not pooping 2 times a day, if you're not going to the bathroom 2 times a day, that just means that your system is not running properly. Well, obviously that is going to be directly proportional or related to the amount of fiber in food you eat. But if you are eating normal, healthy meal and you are eating your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you should be going to the bathroom 2 times. If you are not, if you are constipated, that means it's a red flag. That means you really need to do something about it. Well, that brings us to one of the major factors that is related with constipation. So we know that, okay, so first of all, let me address that everybody is unique and our bodies work differently. What I mean to say is that there is no one diet that would say, okay, it's going to make you less constipated, it's going to make you more constipated. Because some people get constipated with spinach, while others find it actually a remedy to their problem. So you have to see what suits your body. But one thing that works for everybody is water. And I'm going to quote some of the verses from Quran about the importance of water in our body. So the word water in Arabic appeared 63 times in Quran, mentioning about how important water is for the survival of living things. And Allah says, He it is who sends down water, rain from the sky. From it you drink, and from it grows the vegetation on you, which you send your cattle to pasture. And Allah also mentions in verse 27 about sweet water, and have placed therein firm and tall mountains, and have given you to drink sweet water. And according to the science, up to 60% of human adult body is made of water. And in the Journal of Biology Chemistry 158, the brain and heart are composed of 73% water. So basically, water is very essential part of our body and digestive system, and having a healthy body or carrying out any function, including digestive system, increased metabolism without water is the same analogy as you're trying to raise a healthy fish or trying to teach a fish different tricks with depriving the fish of water. So you can't do that. That means you have to keep yourself hydrated. I haven't read any certain number or amount of water mentioned in Quran that we need to drink in a day, because I haven't seen it. If you have, just let me know. But to my understanding, what I understand is that you can drink as much water as you feel, as according to your body needs, but you must be well hydrated. And a simple test for that is if you're going to the toilet and your pee is clear, it's not dark orange or orange in color, that means your kidneys and livers are functioning healthy. You don't need to follow somebody else drinking twice as much water as you are, because their metabolism, their food, their body needs are going to be different. So you follow what your body is signaling you. And there is a famous quote saying, listen to your body. So for everything, for every treatment, and this also applies to weight loss, listen to your body. Okay, and I also like to mention, while we're talking about water, I do think that, so when a doctor suggests you a medicine, they say, okay, take before a meal, take after a meal. And if you don't follow the right instructions, it's not that that medicine won't affect you, but it's just that the benefits of that medicine are going to reduce a little bit. So same thing with water. There are hadith about how you drink water. So do not breathe in the vessel that you are drinking water with. That means do not breathe in the glass or anything else you're drinking it. There's hadith from Sahih Bukhari, and there's hadith that when you drink water, you need to sit and drink it in 3 sips. Drink it with your right hand. And if you were a keener, there are so many scientific proofs of why this is actually good for you. So I didn't want to make this video super long because I really want to cover the material so it will help you to lose weight. So if you're a keener, go search out and see why following those hadith are going to be scientifically good for you. So when you're drinking water, if something you keep in mind and you follow this sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that might actually benefit you more. Now, taking our video to the last step of our program, I'm going to give you a tip about foot massage today. And why do you think it is important? Now, I want to share with you an image. This is called a foot reflexology diagram. I will put in the word there. You can search on Google. What this simply means is that you can see on your feet, there are different parts of your feet that are related to your lungs, your eyesight, your digestive system, different organs. And what it does is massaging those areas are going to help you enhance your metabolism and fix those problems in those areas, because there are nerves hidden in those areas of your feet. So massaging your feet or getting them massaged is not just a fancy pedicure item that you want on your list. It will actually help you to get rid of some of those problems, maybe those backaches that are helping you to not work or do exercise. So this is something you might want to keep in mind. So massage your feet.